Hi, my name is Kayla Gibson, and I was a double major in human development and psychology at UC Davis. Also, while I was at Davis, I was a member of the track and field team where I was a sprinter and a hurdler. One of my most memorable experiences while at Davis was when I tore my ACL and meniscus. Not because this was an exciting thing to go through, but because I had extremely supportive teammates who would help me no matter what I needed and would cheer me on while I was in PATH doing rehab. Now that I'm done at Davis, I will be interning at an occupational therapy clinic while also preparing to apply to grad school so that I can get my master's in occupational therapy.
Hi, my name is Clem Digiovanni. I have been a part of the track team and more specifically the jumps program. I'm here at my favorite part of campus, the Woody Wilson track, and I wanted to say thanks to everyone in the track program for help making me feel like a part of the family. I wanted to shout out to all the transfers across athletics for making their dreams a reality and competing for a D1 program. And I wanted to especially shout out to everybody for staying strong in the times of quarantine and social injustice that has been occurring. And looking to my future, I am going to graduate with a civil engineering degree, and I will be starting a job as a project engineer in Oakland. And just want to say I love everybody here, and I'm looking forward to how the track team bounces back in the future.
Hi, my name is Kiera Davis. I am a sociology major and minoring in African American studies. I am a senior here at Davis. This is my 4th year, and I am a short sprinter. So I do the 100, 200, 4x1, and sometimes the 4x4.
What's your favorite event?
It has to be the 200 when I'm doing well in it. Other than that, it's the 4x1. I would say I love the 4x1. I love the relay. I love doing things with my team. So I love the 4x1 and the 200, I would say.
So what has been your favorite team memory so far at Davis?
I would say my favorite team memory is my freshman year when we won conference in the 4x1. Because that was the first time I think we made history doing that. And that was my first conference ever. So I don't know, that experience was... We won again, the 4x1 again last year, but that freshman year, something about my freshman year doing that for the first time, I was so young and so scared, but it was so fun and exciting. I will never forget that moment that we won. Everyone was happy for us, even though we beat them, you know. So I would say, yeah, winning the 4x1 my freshman year.
Good memory. Yeah. So since Davis has now introduced the Aggie Evo program, one of the core components has been this class, the AMS 95 class. You said you've taken it. Do you mind going kind of through what the class is and what you take out of it?
I would say that was actually my favorite class here at Davis. Yeah. And I'm like a social major. I've taken a lot of fun classes, but I'm not even exaggerating. I told all my teammates to take that class because it not only helps you out with like next steps on how to prepare for, you know, just the professional world. And those are things that I feel like are mandatory. We don't take classes like that, or they don't have classes that teach us those type of things. Resumes, how to do cover letters, and how to talk to professionals, or how to do job interviews. Those are things that I did not know, and I was just kind of going to wing it, but that class prepared me for the next step in whatever I decide to do. I feel much more prepared than I was before taking that class. So I'm grateful for Mike and Benetti because that was, and I always beg them, can I please take the class again? They're like, no, you already got the requirements. And I'm like, okay, you know, but that class was honestly the most beneficial class I've taken here at Davis. So you learn a lot, and it's fun, you know. So
if somebody doesn't want to commit to taking a whole quarter of the class, which they should, it sounds like they should.
They should.
What would you say is the most important thing that you've learned in that class, or what's your one key takeaway from it?
I would say my key takeaway, well, it's just all of the lessons that we did, all of the requirements. They seem like requirements, but for me, they weren't. Like, I truly was invested in the class. So what you get in is what you get out of it, but no matter what, like, you're learning life lessons. So, like, if you don't want to take it, then if you got it so much together, but it's a class that everyone can benefit from, athlete, a regular student. It's just things you're going to need in the professional sector. So, I don't know if that answers.
Good enough for me. I mean, it sounds like everything's important and it's hard to pick just,
Yeah.
a couple things. So since you're a senior, it's kind of that stressful time of the year where everybody's asking you, but what are your plans for after you graduate?
My plans originally were to do some sort of, I'm still thinking about doing grad school. That's something that I'm still thinking about, but I need to be 100% sure on that. But it will be something to do with counseling. Thought about doing athletic advising. That's what I came here originally to do. Not saying no to that, but possibly something in athletics, or possibly something in social work and things like that, or working with children. That's another thing that I'm really good at. So we'll see. Wherever I go next, we'll see. It'll be good.
Nice. So you've been at it for 4 years now. So if you could go back in time and give freshman Kayla some advice, what would that be?
Oh man, I would say, still telling myself this, believe in yourself. Track in school is very stressful, and you can sometimes get wrapped up in the stress and not enjoy the moment. So I would say definitely enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, because that's something that now it's my 4th year and I'm like, wow. I was like, man, what have you done so bad? Now I'm like, wow, it's almost over, and I feel like I didn't value that time enough. So I would say value that time and focus and believe in yourself, because no matter what, the sky is the limit. And I feel like I could have done much more if I was focused on the moment and not just, I just want to be done, I'm tired, So I would say all of those things.
Hi, my name is Erin Beatty. I'm a track and field alumni, and my plans for this next year include training professionally for track and field and the Olympic trials next June. And some of my favorite memories I had while on the track and field team were traveling with my teammates and going to a whole bunch of different meets and traveling to different states.
If I was to share my most memorable experience as a student athlete at UC Davis, I would say it's every conference championship that I've ever been a part of. My freshman, sophomore, junior, senior year, all of them. That moment of coming together with your teammates, all 80 to 100 of them, to go after one common goal, which is to win the conference championship, has been so amazing. To be able to come and everybody put in their full effort no matter what happened that season, if it was the best season or the worst. Just stepping up and trying to contribute to the best of your ability has been the most amazing thing I've experienced in my whole track career. And my plan after graduation is to get a job in policy and compliance and to work for about a year, and then go and pursue a PhD in cross-cultural studies with a focus in diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Hi, my name is Olin Brown. I'm a senior on the cross-country and track team. And my plans for the future are to go to grad school, hopefully. I've applied to a couple schools so far. I haven't heard anything back as yet, so hopefully I get in.